Okay, so that's the plantar fascia component. Now I need to do an arch component as well. I'm going to flip you around, test some muscles first and see what muscles I want to link my arch support to. You can do a pure mechanical correction, which is just find the apex of the arch, tape, lift it up and hold. This is what this example is. But if we can link it to some weak muscles, again, if we're trying to retrain the body to help itself, and prior to the last couple of years, I don't know how long we've had this problem, prior to the last couple of years, maybe she was perfect, in which case we're hopeful she can get there again. Hold your foot up and in, don't let me pull down and out. What muscle do you think I'm testing, guys? Anterior. Push down that way, pointing down, don't let me pull up and out. What muscle do you think I'm This muscle. Yeah, I'm interested in taping this muscle. Can you see how Tib Post is not offering her any support? Not at all. Okay, so that's the muscle I'm interested in. So rather than just doing a pure mechanical correction, I want to link my mechanical correction to a muscle. And this particular time it's going to be Tib Post. So Tib Post, then you've got to think about where does it attach to. Well, if you palpate the distal 1/3 of the tibia, Tib Post attaches there and it's usually really tender. Yeah, crazy tender, hey? Have your mountain moment. Okay, it attaches to everything under the arch, and it also works with flexor hallucis longus. So she could have a flexor hallucis problem as well, but I don't have time for that today, so let's just stick to Tib Post. So what we're going to do is start laterally. If I was really pedantic and it was affecting a big toe, then I would split my tape and go up there as well. But for now, let's come through here. I'm looking at the angle of my tape and I'm coming up through there. So now I decided that Tib Post was really weak, obviously, but I haven't figured out whether it's tight, have I? So if pointing down and in was the testing procedure to look for strength, what do you think my position would be if I was looking at the length of the tissue?
Eversion dorsiflexion.
Yeah, so eversion dorsiflexion, the opposite. Does that make sense? So does that feel tight? Not really. Okay, and it doesn't even feel tight through here in terms of your plantar fascia. So it's a weakness that is the issue, it's not a strength issue. Now because I still want a mechanical correction, I'm going to start down here and lock it off because I want a mechanical correct. So it means that if I was doing a proper strength application, I would start down up here and run down. So knowing that I'm going to do the opposite, I'm just going to make sure I have a bigger anchor at the end here. So mechanical correction, I'm starting up there. I know that my tib posterior comes in this direction here, so I orientate myself to where I need to start. There's an anchor on the top here. At the end here, she's put herself into a shortened position, so I take up the tension, which is really easy because she's already put her in that position for me. Now I'm going to run down. Now, once I've got that in position, I then stretch the tissue out, and I'm going to run the tape up. What tension am I doing with my Tib Post, guys?
25 to 35.
25, so you go up and out for me. So it's dragging out as I roll off. Zero tension at the end there, and I just want to hold that down. You've got the flexor hallucis component, yeah. We'll do that next time. And put your foot down and in for me. Cramps. Hold there, don't let me pull out. Unless you can hold it this time.
Right.
Okay, so we know that will be helpful functionally. Okay.